Hello fellow modders, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to do something a little different. Some of you may have seen this done already. There's probably plenty of YouTube channels that have done this, but today I'm going to use high voltage to burn some wood. I'm building a guitar speaker cabinet, and the sides and top and bottom are made from this black walnut. So I thought it would be cool to put some burn pattern, some burn pattern from high voltage. So I've seen this done before, and it looks pretty cool. So it produces sort of a almost like roots or tree limbs kind of pattern that burns into the surface of the wood. So I've already soaked this in a water-based ink that I'm using to pigment the wood, and see it's still kind of wet. So I did do this before on the opposite side, and so I have an idea of what the effect is going to be. So we'll see. I've already labeled this top and bottom because I want this only on the top or bottom side. So this is the top side, so we'll do I want this pattern to be kind of across here. I'm using an old ignition transformer. So let's see if you can see that. Yeah, let's see. Unnecessary zoom. There we go. It's kind of hard to hold up there. So it's a 10,000 volt, 23 milliamps. So the thing about these transformers is that you need to be extremely careful, because it's likely to kill you if you touch it. So what I'm going to do is disconnect. So the secondary, of course, is unplugged. Primary is 120 volts. Got that connected to just a standard cord, the plug. And the secondary comes off to these terminals here. So all I'm going to do is connect to them. Insulation in these is not rated for this voltage, but I'm not using this long term. It's just going to be a temporary thing for connection, so it should work fine. Connect those up. And then I'm just going to go from one side to the other. Right about here. All right, all connected. There you go. Check it out. So I've got leaders on both sides, looks like, and they're generally heading toward each other. And I'll get some close-ups in a moment. You can see what it's doing. Pretty cool. Alright, cut the power for the moment. Power's off. Let's relocate. Okay, here we go. sure I'm pretty close to the electrodes now. I gotta make sure not to get too close. Pretty much just sitting there burning now, so I think I'm gonna add a little bit more ink. Be right back. Added some more ink. Let's see what it does. It's smoking, but it's not doing a whole lot now. Try this again. Unplug it. Plug it back in. Yeah, it's not working like it did last time. Not sure why. Well, let's try relocating again. Seems to work better once it's dry. So I took a piece of paper towel and wet it a little bit, sprinkled a little salt in it, and then dabbed the wet ink. And it still didn't seem to make much of a difference, but now that it's drying out, it's working better. So that's interesting. So you can see all the cool patterns now. Maybe I'll just do this. It's moving more. Going the wrong way. Interesting. Now it's cooking. I had a magnifier lens on earlier. Let's see what it looks like now. I can get a more overview, or more of an overview of it. There we go. Getting close. Oh, look at that one. Almost. See what happens when they meet. Not quite. Up there they met. That was just sitting there cooking. Interesting. Take you off the tripod here for a moment. I'll definitely show you guys the after result when I'm done with this. So now it's just sitting there cooking, and the traces, the trails, whatever you want to call them, are just kind of getting bigger slowly. It's just cooking the wood. Burning the wood, making charcoal. Alright, I'll be sure to share the results, probably in a couple weeks. But thanks for joining. It's a fun little short experiment. Seemed like it went pretty well. Hope it was interesting for you. Till next time, take care, stay safe, and keep modding.